Pear Press presents The Hummingbirds, written by McMeekin and narrated by Will Damron. 0. The pistol butt struck Ezra Fogg's skull, and the night stars smeared. Ezra reached out for balance. It was no use. His whirling mind couldn't hold still. He stumbled, blacked out, and fell overboard. Moments later, he woke submerged in the cold silence of the ocean, nose and mouth filled with salt water. He choked and kicked through the muted darkness toward what he hoped was air, until finally, body furious, mind in hysterics, he broke the surface. He coughed and spat, and his starving lungs fought for breath. Iridescent lights flared about his vision. His left temple burned. His fingers felt for the ache and winced at the tender knot. He gathered himself and treaded water. Slowly his mind recovered some measure of sense, and with it his vision cleared enough for him to spot the rowboat, already a dozen yards away, sliding farther into the dark. He felt ill. He retched up sea water. Swells moved through him as he again struggled to catch his breath. Once the dizziness passed and the stars flickering above settled back into place, all that had happened came back. It had been a fair fight, and he'd been winning, and now he was alone, 2 miles out in the cold Pacific, dim lights taunting him from the shore. No one to blame but himself. He wiped his nose, and what he felt was warm and smooth. Blood. His throat tightened. In his imagination, the vast maw of the sea opened below. Anything could be down there. The boat was now only a jot on the horizon script. 1. 9 days earlier. The first question that bloomed in Ezra's mind as he watched Sybil Harper crossing the patio was whether he'd done something wrong. But as he continued shearing the shrubs, that thought was replaced by a numb arousal. Beneath the hem of her canary-yellow robe strolled the legs that cynics claimed won her film roles, the pair the public loved to gaze at, celebrate, and demonize. The pair Ezra felt he had no right to lay eyes on, not simply because Sybil was married and a tenant, but because deep down he didn't feel he had the right to lay eyes on any woman at all. He would turn 30 tomorrow, and so little had changed. She drew close, balancing a tray holding a highball on her palm. Her hair was aspen blonde, a single orchid set.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?